akufani nokwenziwa akufani tu. Yogozenza zitakufani nokwenziwa ayakufani tu. I get high just to get an aerial perspective of the shit that brings me down. What? Crown my head with wisdom and freedom of speech propels me to reach for microphone devices. Decisive when I flow, I go past fact and figure to trigger contact with content much bigger than my vocabulary. Occasionally, I stumble across something true that I never knew I knew thanks to a clue I got from you.
Wow.
2, know the reality of 1, living so all can survive. Alive with possibility, I arise with probabilities to elevate beyond what I've created, related to me as songs as yet unsung, sprung from thoughts barred by the cause that speaks the laws of the unknown. I've grown used to being confused by spirits bidding for my body vessel who hustle me with words that must be spoken, token of their appreciation, the connection they fashion between self and the otherness. Others bless me with the serendipity of epiphanies long lost along the way. Clay in the hands of maker, I break, I mend, then awake and pretend to be in control. Whole pieces of the soul puzzle dazzle acquaintances when distances between life forces shorten. Forgotten discoveries make me wonder if time is really linear. In here I find myself expressed in different realms where stringent terms and conditions apply. So I fly not too close to the sun as one with wings of wax. Next to nothing, I feel complete as we beat on nature's drum and hum songs of the heart. Art is life imprisoned, she reasoned. Seasoned writer that I am, I tempt myself and attempt my best to capture this. Release comes in the form of my failure as the sailor rows his boats to remote seas, and I watch these words escape my head before the rape I prepared with speech, and each becomes a vivid vision, squeezing its way into eternity's nucleus. Genius is an act of betrayal, of praise, a trait of the loyal. Sibhijela blukhweni sibhinqole sinqeni nobixwakuxwaku akulahlwa mbeleko ngabufelwa iselwa nobiyakrakra tata lendebe inxebe lingafumani moya liyabhidla idla ngokutsho intetho yabadala wahlala wakhala wasala wagqwala ngathi awusenamathemba emva kokuba uchongiwe uwongiwe ngengqiqo kwanobuciko likho ixalikaxakeka yeka ukuzenza igwala kweli hlala magagu kwanamakhalipa hlonipha abaphila kule minyanya bawuyalathi indlela yabo ithathayo mbatha nobuyahlaba sibalile tyali balintsikelelo zakho ziminqweno yakho uyinikezele kusombawo ongendawo zungamoyiki ke ngumnyiki nje otyhutyha ethutha abaphethwe luvalo thwalo wakho umthwalo uqina umqolo ugcina ukholo noba sebumnyama September, qiniseka uzakomelela. Blue child. Ooh, child. Who died, blue child? Who tried to have you styled with melancholy? Men unholy have chastised your soul and torn a hole into your spirit. In it, they've implanted the thwarted seed of self-cynicism and left pessimism embedded where your faith used to reside. Denied you the wisdom of the stars in bars where they intoxicated you to silence. The voice that screams with intolerance each time you look them in the eye. Why you ask no questions while they mask their intentions with exaggerated affections is the reason they detest your kind. Your mind has remained unstained, though untainted, though they paint it with grotesque images of devils with shovels and gods with iron rods, who are all vying to take possession of. Take possession of. Possession of. Psycho, they've dubbed you, stoned you, clubbed you, and deboned you to fashion lampshades from your hide as they tried to derail the trail of your light. Tight has remained their grip in your essence. Ignorance, the veil they've hidden behind, they've designed your life into a maze and raised the roof too high for you to fly beyond the borders of their perimeters in your limitless attempts to move on. You've gone and convinced them of your subservience, evidenced in your irresolute, astute indifference. A hindrance to their mission has remained your vision of a future where each creature has regained and retained the dignity you've always claimed to have within you as you continue to birth beautiful sons and daughters of the earth whom you name Kazimla, Kanyezi, Lisakhanya, Latita, Akamba, Ngeko, Nguko, Ngambuzomntu, Nombogantu, Mbewu yemveli, Linomtha, Imani, Amani, Uma, Isis, Ishtar, Ocean, Oshun, Fidal, Ngululego, Messiah, Isaiah. Tireless in your attempts, you leave us in awe now that you've hearkened to the call of sagehood. Age would have made a rebel of you, yet you drew from the well of those who had escaped hell's cell in favor of Zion's bell, and live to tell the tale, like a phoenix, whose rise defies cynics as you sprinkle them with your precious ashes. Churches too dissimilar in likeness to tombs, the wombs of your daughters birth poet, poetess, prophet, prophetess, and every other being or living thing whose purpose it is to cause regret and pose a threat to those who've dubbed your truth uncouth. Youth and elder alike, you strike a chord in all with tall, poised eloquence. Elegance, the residue of your bloodline, you got time against oblivion, making fact of his opinion as you continue to cast beautiful tales which make me cringe with a tinge of hope. Elope with me to Timbuktu, won't you, so we can touch ancient manuscripts with lips articulate in intimate, intricate, universal, personal wisdom. The kingdom of Atlantis will resurface and finally bring solace to these bones which ache with each step we take further and further away from home. Rome will admit defeat one day, I say one day, for it has not been yesterday, might not be today, but someday, one day, repeat after you when you shout. Maibu, yeah! Now pray, repeat after me when I shout. Maibu, yeah! You hear? You, yeah. You, right. You're right, blue child. You're right. Dwanenga tazo